What's happening, guys? Bone back here with the Real Breaks. Ready for Donruss number 6. The last break that we did was really fun. Tom had a lot of fun. Ryan had a lot of fun. Let's finish it out with a lot of nice big hits for everybody. Christopher, yes, I got you down for the Dodgers, and Ryan Swent has the Blue Jays. So we should be good on that one. What's up, Diogo? Just here for the pictures of men on cardboard. I love it. So I didn't have to have anybody pick left or right this time because this is the other half of the case that we did for number 5. You're gonna own me in trivia? Let's do it, Nick. First off, I want to know how long it took you to research this question you're about to ask me. No problem, Christopher. I did it right as it was counting down. Diogo, how you been, man? Last time we spoke, I was in Tom's basement still. Got a couple people that I haven't talked to in a while popping in tonight. Must be a new season of baseball. Bringing everybody back. Bringing everybody back together. Who is the next active home run leader? That's a great question. Trout. Trout? Oh, no, it's Nelson Cruz. I'm going Nelly Cruz. Yeah, like, I'm so excited for Inception to come out next week because it's just gonna be nice to have a new baseball product, new class to chase. It's gonna be awesome. A little Jesus Luzardo. These are box hits, so every box you get one of these. The Liberty parallels. Jim Tomei out of 75. We had a box like this last time. Half of them are switched around, and half of them aren't. I apologize in advance if this is driving anybody crazy. It's gonna be so much fun ripping Inception. It's a great product to begin with, and just getting new. It's just getting new people to chase. So it's not Nelson Cruz and it's not Mike Trout. It's a really good question. And anybody is available to answer this. It doesn't have to just be me. A little shirt and apostle to the Rangers. There you go, Rangers. One to Aaron Westbrook. Sweet hit. The question was, besides Pujols and Miguel Cabrera, who is the next active home run leader? So besides Pujols and Miguel Cabrera, who is the next on the active home run list? That's a good question, Nick. And once you say it, I know I'm going to just be like, oh, duh. Oh, Mikey Trout, Donaldson, and Garrett Cole. I think I would vomit too if it was Harper. Man, I could have swore it was Nelson Cruz. That's throwing me off. That card is all bent on the back. So is the DeGrom. Both of them are. I mean, they gotta have probably close to 400 home runs, right? Carlos Correa out of 999. These will all get sleeved up too, by the way, before shipping. I was sleeving some up for Tom before I went live, and it was over 300 cards that I sleeved. Bryce Harper right there. DeGrom. It's not a Cardinal. It's not Braun. No, Steven, he is not. He's got base cards, but he does not have like autographs or relics. Big chase for the Mariners in this is Evan White. Is probably the biggest one you're chasing. The Mariners for the 8 case or the 8 box breaks, the half case breaks, they're only $20. But you still get a chance to chase Evan White. You do still get Kyle Lewis base cards, and then also Ichiro and stuff. So $20 for it, I think it's a nice deal. In the mitt is a Sherten Apostle, Aaron. A little something for you. So, what division is he in? AL Central? It's not Jose Abreu. Rick, you looked it up? Is Cruz third? I am so excited right now. If that is true, Nick, somebody's calling you out, man. I think you're tricking me right now. You're making me guess for no reason. Big hit here. Dylan Carlson. There you go, Joseph. Oh, Rick over on Facebook on the public page says it is Nelson Cruz. I thought it was. Ooh, how about a little Tatis out of 249? 1/1 Kirloff was pulled today? Yeah, the Sherten Apostle was in the mitt. Oh, a little Tatis. I like that card. That's sweet. Nick, according to your list, who is it? Babe Ruth out of 349. This is driving me nuts with these, half of these backwards, half of these forwards. Because there's no rhyme or reason. Hopefully this is the last box from this case that's all flipped back and forth like this. Edwin Encarnacion. I want to fact check. Because I think it is Nelson Cruz. And Rick agrees with me. I think it's Nelson Cruz. You know, Nate, I was thinking the same thing. That these cards are nice. They're not gonna break the bank. Like this break was a $42 mixer or a $42 random, which is a good price. I think it's a good price. Out of 100, Kyle Tucker. See, I really liked it. And I looked at the checklist, and the checklist was really, really nice. Keith Hernandez out of 49. Nice hit. Oh, okay, Nick. All right, you're okay, okay. Keith Hernandez, going to the Mets on a 49. So that's my motor skills. All this flipping around and quickly reading the numbers and making sure that we're not passing up anything good. I don't know. I'm starting to get good at it. I went back and I watched some videos when I first started breaking. Oh my god, it's cringy. It's so cringy. I was surprised you guys like me still. Stefan, you got the Mets, I'm assuming? Yeah, you do. Keith Hernandez out of 49. But yeah, so as I was saying, like, for the price of this, I understand it's not a licensed product, and that's a big deal breaker for a lot of people. But you get a lot of parallels, which is fun. And the autograph and hit checklist is really good. And I was telling one of my friends earlier today, I said, you know, for Donruss Baseball, I like that they're throwing in some names that you really haven't seen before in a product. For example, like when's the last time you saw a Lance Berkman autograph on the checklist? Lance Berkman has autographs in here for the Astros, and I know that a lot of people like aren't like, oh my god, it's Lance Berkman. Like, I find that stuff to be really cool. Like Dave Winfield has autographs in here. I think he's actually got autographs for the Indians. I think Ricky Henderson's got a bunch. Clemens. Yeah, it's great for a PC and to do with the kids. Like, I really like it. And I think these Unleashed cards, this set is so cool. Oh, you missed in a Bobby Dahlbeck auto? Oh, that's the worst. I still have nightmares about some of my misses that I've had in breaks. Yeah, it's kind of tough, Diogo, to hit, like, to really see them all. Like, you kind of got to get your eyes to go kind of fast. Here's a nice one. How about Alex Kirloff? Not the Superfractor, gold vinyl, whatever was pulled earlier today. Was that Tom that pulled it, or was it Ryan pulled it? I think we're going to have to leave the Dylan Carlson in the mid, though. Kirloff, nice hit. Right? Or you probably got an egg laying around. You guys see what the hold on 1 second. 315. Okay. You guys see what the 2019 Allen Ginter egg is going for? Chris Bryant Unleashed. That's the thing, is the hobby's weird right now. What are they selling for on eBay, Rick? Yeah, like a product like this, it's definitely, you gotta have those products that are gonna get, kids interested in collecting cards and stuff. That's why, like, opening day is a really good one too. Like, I saw somebody on Walmart's website or something like that. It's like Babe Ruth out of 10 artist proof. Woohoo! I saw somebody trying to sell opening day from 2019 for $80 a blaster. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. $80 for a blaster of opening day? Come on. 6 out of 10 Babe Ruth artist proof. Yankees to Leon. Nice hit, Leon. That's awesome. All right, Nick. I'll give her a look. I'll make sure. Looks like a Brady on a 149. That's funny. Gotta make sure that no wine gets anywhere else. Gotta protect it. It's like uses for Bowman paper. Ryan and Tom have some funny videos about their uses for Bowman paper. I'm like little Mike Trout there. Even Bowman paper is selling for quite a bit. Oh, Tom pulled it? Tom pulled that Kirloff Super? That's awesome. He had a good night. He was pulling some serious fire tonight. You sold your Acuna Unleashed out of 249 for $40? That's a good sell. Well done. They're a really cool card. Really cool. Brewers all-time leading batting average. Has to be Robin Yount, wouldn't it? Peyton, they're going. It's going really good tonight. The first half of this case was really good. This is box number 2 we're on, and we're already off to a really nice start in the second half of our Donruss case as well. Little Dylan Carlson in the mitt, Alex Kirloff up there, Shirt and Apostle. We got a Babe Ruth out of 10 up there as well. So Tom pulled some really big stuff earlier tonight. I'm glad he saved us some hits that we could pull for you guys. Dude was on a tear. He was on a tear today. Zach McKinstry. LA looks like Dodgers, judging by the blue. Molitor is a good guess too. Yeah, the biggest hit of the night, I'd say, is Tom pulled a out of 15 Daniel Jones from 2019 Select RPA. Out of 15 tie-dye. Jose Abreu. The card is a huge card, just a monster card. Haterade. So he wins the big card of the night for now. It's going to be tough to top that. It's going to be real tough to top that. Oh, that's all you need is the Thairo Estrada to finish off the entire rainbow. That's impressive. Will Smith out of 999. That's really impressive. Mike Trout, Diamond Kings. George Springer out of 50. He's still an Astro in this. Is it Yount, Nick? I know, right? That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, Nate. Like, I don't know what we could pull out of here that would top a Daniel Jones out of 15 RPA from one of the biggest releases for football. Joey Votto. We flipping again on us? Flipping again. Sixto foil. Relic. Austin Meadows. Tampa Bay Rays. It's not Yount. Is it Molitor? I agree. He's definitely got some room for improvement. Is saying it nicely, I guess. Definitely got some room for improvement. But it is nonetheless an absolute monster card. Is it Ben Ogilvy? You didn't have a single baseman, really. Really? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to chase a nice cheaper rainbow. The only thing is that I don't feel like spending $250 for a Jesus Aguilar Superfractor from 2018 Finest. It's probably higher now, when I think about it, since everything has gone crazy. Not Ben Ogilvy. Sam Adams. Sam Adams. I only know Ryan Brown. He's the only brewer I know other than Sam Adams. That's a good one. It's a really good one. Oh man. Who else could it be? It's not Yount. It's not Mallard. It's not Ogilvy. I mean, we're not counting the Milwaukee Braves, are we? Like, we're not counting like Hank Aaron or Eddie Matthews or anything like that. Like, nothing back from that era, correct? Yeah, rainbows can get expensive. So I pulled a Joey Bart Superfractor from a box of Bowman's Best that I got last year, and I thought about doing that rainbow. I just want to have one rainbow. Pache foil. Jeff Cirillo, 1994 to 2006. Jeff Cirillo is a great guess. Christopher got it. There you go. That is a great guess. Monte Harrison. There you go, Marlins. You got to meet Jeff Cirillo a couple times. Let's hit Marlins to Eric. Right when I saw you write that down, I'm like, yep, that is definitely the answer. Jeff Cirillo. Never heard of her? She had a cup of coffee with the Brewers. Aaron Judge Liberty. There you go, Yanks. And out of 70, little two-hit wit. Been a Brewers fan for a long time, Christopher. Whereabouts in Wisconsin are you from? We're in Wisconsin, too. We're in Waupun right now. And my boy Max Meyer on $9.99. There's a Kyle Lewis Diamond Kings foil. Piazza out of 2021. Starling Marte Stars. Jeff Bagwell played for the Houston Astros. One of my favorite players growing up was Jeff Bagwell. Him and Chipper Jones are my two favorites. Chris Bryant out of 2021. Oh, you're from Neenah? Excellent. Alright, don't judge me, guys, but I played a lot of Pokemon Go back in the day, and I frequented Neenah a lot. Bogarts out of $9.99. Mookie Betts out of 50, one of the Dodgers. Yeah, exactly. Like, because I like Chipper Jones so much, I have a little place in my heart for the Braves still because of him. I have a little place in my heart for the Astros too still. Even though they had the whole cheating thing, which really sucked, but like Berkman, Biggio, and Bagwell, the Killer Bees, I really liked those three guys when they were playing for Houston. I still have a little bit of love for Houston in my heart because of those guys. Yeah, you know Riverside Park. That place was wild. Rick, we're on the private Facebook page. Is where a lot of the chat is happening right now. You're in the group, right? Yeah, you're in the group. I can tag you in the video if you want me to. Download the fake GPS app. Yup. What was that? The spoofers or whatever it was spoofing. Yeah, here I can tag you in the video. You guys can listen to my squeaky chair for a little bit. There you go, Rick. I tagged you. Yeah, every single bench was a gold mine. Aaron Hicks gold auto and an Aaron Judge blue auto. Oof. Dang, Nick. Well done. So, funny story about the Nina Park. One day when I was up there, the place was packed. It was always packed. It got to the point where it was so packed, Brady Singer to the Royals, that they actually closed the park. You couldn't go there for Pokemon Go anymore, or the Pokemon Go creators nerfed it, so you couldn't actually go there for big time cards or Pokemon like you used to be able to. But one day when I was there, we're sitting there minding our own business. We got our lures set up, and all of a sudden somebody yells Charizard just at the top of their lungs. Every single person, there was probably close to 100 people in the park, every person popped up from where they were sitting and just went sprinting to where this kid was. And everybody got over there, and the kid was like, I was just kidding. There wasn't actually a Charizard. I just wanted to see everybody run over here like a bunch of dorks. I was one of the people that ran over there. Sammy Sosa to 99, Unleashed. That's a cool card. Brendan McKay to the Rays. He gets a shot here pretty soon. Just had to wait for you guy to run from New Jersey to New York. That's funny. I had just never logged out. So I got here after work. So I went and I have a full-time job as a manager, second shift team manager at a cheese factory. And so after I was done working, I just came over here. Tom took off, and I just never logged out of his Facebook. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. out of 349. So yeah, I just stayed on. On Sunday, I'll log them out. I'll use my own on Sunday. But I'm not feeling any breaks or anything like that. He had all the breaks full. So it was just a matter of just me doing, just ripping. I didn't plan on typing a whole lot. Is Yu Chang any good? He's got some hype around him, Nick. I think he's one of those players to, if you have some of his stuff right now, I'm holding my Yu Chang stuff to see what happens. Because right now you can get some Yu Chang stuff for pretty cheap. But I think that he's kind of a hold kind of guy. So Christopher, did you play Pokemon Go 2? I'm assuming you did since you knew that Riverside Park was a gold mine. We would get there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'd just sit down and buy the lures that we placed, and we'd sit there until 10 o'clock at night. And I lived down in the small city of Theresa, about 600, 700 people or so. And it was quite a long drive. It was about an hour and a half or so. Oh, it's another one of these boxes. Everything's flipped. Next auto is a Josh Fleming. Tampa Bay Rays. He looks a little bit like Corbin Burns in that picture. I'm afraid to admit it. I just admitted it to every single person that's watching. I just admitted it. You can join me in admitting it that you also played some Pokemon Go. It was a fun game. Alex Kirloff out of 999. Alex Bohm. Larry Walker out of 400. I don't know, it made me feel like a kid again. Just chased all the Pokemon that I used to go try to catch on my Game Boy. But then I stopped playing after after Series 2 is when I stopped. So when Pokemon Go got to that point, I kind of lost interest. Because I didn't know any of the Pokemon that were still there. Got a nice one on the back. Hoping that it's low numbered. Really hoping it's low numbered. That's true, Stefan. We did all play it. Did you, Rick? Yeah, it was great. Like I would go and I would just walk at Lakeside Park in Fond du Lac. I would just go down there after work and I would walk for like 3 hours until my phone died. How about a little Domingo Ayala? That one will be randomed to all at the end of the break. Yeah, I would walk for about 3 hours after I got done with work. Aaron Judge unleashed out of 999. You can just say, you know what? It's probably true. He would say nerd. Yeah, there was a lot of spoofing going on, a lot of cheating. I remember I'd go take over a gym, and all of a sudden I'd just lose the gym, and I'm like, there's nobody around me. Like, what is happening right now? So Domingo Ayala will be random to all at the end of the break. Ooh, there's a trade cooking up here. A trade cooking up there, Nick, for you. Oh, Ryan, I know. I actually just found some first edition Charmanders in an old game. Not opened. I opened it up. It was just a box, so it wasn't like it was sealed or anything. But found like 13 or 14 first edition Charmanders. Yeah, it was a good time for family to hang out too. That's for sure. Like even me and my mom played it together for a little while. Because then what she did after, like she asked me if I could show her how to play it. And I said yeah. She's like, okay, good. I want to take the boys, like my nephews, out to play it. So it was something that my nephews could do, and then whenever Uncle Bone would come around, then it was Uncle Bone and the nephews had to go Pokemon hunting. So we'd be down there after my softball games, and I'd be walking around Pokemon hunting with my nephews. Luis Robert on the 99 trending. That's a cool card. Yeah, I was always wondering how people would do that. Like I think Kangaskhan was a nat like a region specific, but there was always people that somehow had it. New money mid card here. How about a little Key Brian Hayes? We'll shake up that showcase a little bit. Nice hit. One of the Pirates and Trey Blanchard. Nice hit, Trey. That's great. Where is the key word? We started talking about Pokemon and gone. That's funny. That's a funny comment. They're gone. Ryan Mountcastle, 2021. Hopefully this is the last box of this case where everything's kind of flipped around. And looks like a little bit for the Ranger. Oh, White Sox. Nomar Mazara. Little relic. UPC Yankees, Nick? I didn't know that. Sweet. Little Juan Soto out of 249. These are cool cards. I will give that to Donruss. They have amazing looking parallels. I love Eloy Jimenez. He's a big PC of mine right now, too. That's our halfway point. They gone. The remote raid passes. I don't think. I think I stopped playing when they put the remote raid passes in. Like it was. When I'd have to work weekends, it would be tough to get out and get those raid passes to go like after like Mewtwo and stuff, because either like you never got to the place in time to get the pass, and then it was hard to make that date too then. So then when people started getting like the bigger Pokemon and stuff, I'm just like, oh, I can't do that. And then I felt like I was falling behind. A high-tech Bichette out of 5. Live in the countries he had to spoof. Yeah, that's understandable. So wait on that Harper, man. If we hit a Harper, I would be so happy if we hit a Harper. I did say that I felt like we were gonna get big veteran ink in this half of the box case, this half of the case, or kind of a Hall of Famer type autograph. That's what I felt like we were gonna do. You got an Aloy out of 5 cleat? That's awesome. Is that from like Immaculate or something? All right, here we go. Box number 5. Javier out of 2021. Yastrzemski foil. There you go. Luis Campusano to the Padres. There you go, Padres. That's a hit there. There you go, Aaron. I don't know how my showcase got uncentered. One of my best buys that I had before things went crazy, I bought a Eloy Jimenez Gold from Series 2. I got one for like $40, maybe like $39 or something like that. Ooh. Ooh. Gavin Lux out of 25. Sweet hit Dodgers to Christopher Wilson. That's awesome. That's a great hit. Love that card. Let him chill next to Babe Ruth. Another one out of 10. 10 of 10. Max Fried to the Braves. One to Eric. Nice hit, Eric. Nice, nice, nice. Box 5's coming in nice so far. Doubling up on a Brendan McKay. I don't know how I picked up a couple more cards behind it. Joey Bart and Vlad. Brendan McKay relic. Going to the Rays to Tim. Alec Baum out of 349. The rookies. Got that one sleeved up. Pujols out of 2021 and a Will Myers. Tatis stars. Ketel Marte out of 2021. Joey Bart foil. Oh yeah, Nick, who you taking? I saw the odds came out. I saw the odds came out for the MVP too. They were kind of interesting. Actually, they were very interesting. There were some interesting selections in there as far as the picks go. Another coffee. It's a secret. You can share, Nick. You're amongst friends. Padres are my selection to make the World Series. Little disclaimer, anybody that I'd say in here, I'm not telling you guys to go bet on them. I'm just telling you what my thoughts are. I am in no way an expert. I'm a manager at a cheese factory, all right? I don't work for ESPN or anything like that. I'm your friend, Nick. We're all your friends here. That's a sweet find, Ryan. The 89 Upper Deck rookies. On the DL, I am an expert. Are you a Padres fan, Rick? Mookie. Rafael Marchan. Philadelphia Phillies, Inc. I don't know much about Rafael Marchan. Braves are a solid one. I mean, with Acuna, I think the Braves are going to be really good. There you go, Rick. It's not the Harper, but it's a start. We're warming up for you. Zach Wheeler Phillies. One of the 8. One of the 8 liberties of the case. Ridiculed for years. At least you have Tony Gwynn to always fall back on. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna talk to you guys about. Oh goodness, this was a good one. We'll finish talking about the World Series odds first. This was funny though. Ooh, little Luis Robert unleashed out of $9.99. I'm a DL expert. Down low. If I were to select a World Series right now, I would have to go Padres, What was Shadow 2021? I would say Padres, and I'm gonna go out on a limb on this one because I like to stir the pot a little bit. I'm gonna go Chicago White Sox. Just stirring the pot a little bit. C.J. Abrams out of 999. That's a sweet card. Really sweet. I'm gonna get a sleeve on that one. Blue Jays got it. Man, Vlad looks good. Vlad looks really good. He went 3 for 3 the other day. Oh, Cardinal Country. Oh, goodness. That's C.J. Abrams. I know the feeling, Rick. I'm right around Wrigley North, aka Miller Park, so I get ridiculed all the time by the Cubs fans. All the time. All the time. Yeah, absolutely. Cut down on the meat and potatoes. Switched over to grilled chicken. Switched over to grilled chicken and some green beans instead of the meat and potatoes. Rick, wouldn't that be something? James Shields. For those of you that don't know, Fernando Tatis Jr. was originally drafted by the White Sox, and the White Sox traded Fernando Tatis Jr. for Big Game James. James Shields was traded to the White Sox for Fernando Tatis Jr. And I think all that James Shields did for the White Sox was finish his career over there with a couple seasons of like a 6 ERA roughly. Trade worked out really good. Trade worked out really good. I know you misspelled it, Diogo, but just make sure that we are saying like flip or something like that. Just need to make sure that we're keeping it family friendly. But I hope you find it. That's the main thing. I did the same thing the other night. I was looking for one of my cards. Dalton Varsho. I was looking for one of my cards. One of one Griffey autograph. And it wasn't where I put it. I know it's somewhere. I know I have it still. It just wasn't in the one box that I thought it was in. I'm sure it's in a different box. So, I'm not too worried. I'm sure the Aloy will show up for you too. Nice Dalton Varsho. From Wisconsin. Wisconsin boy. Was that Aloy from Immaculate? Is that where he was from? Butane out of 315. Oh, you show it to people and move it? I'm sure it'll show up. You know, that's what I hear all the time, Christopher. I have a lot of, like with where I work, I have a lot of guys that are a little bit older, and they're Cubs fans. And I said, why do you like the Cubs? There's another C.J. Abrams. I say, why do you like the Cubs? Like, why aren't you a Brewers fan? And they say the same thing. They're like, well, on WGN, you could always watch the Cubs game. The Brewers weren't always on TV. So you had to root for the Cubs because they were always on TV. And I said, yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So that's why they're Cubs fans. Little King Felix to the Mariners. I got one left in there. I got another pack behind me, though. It was Immaculate. That's what I thought with it being a shoe. Yeah, they were taking away the cap space. Yep. Big Game James. Little Pete Alonso out of 9.99. You have an Adam Graves and Gretzky signed hockey stick? That's awesome. Adam Graves was... I liked Adam Graves a lot. Slightly underrated, I think. Babe Ruth foil. But yeah, Adam Graves was great. Second half of box 6. Donaldson and Buxton. Oh, I thought you were saying that they're back on the DL. I'm like, what? Speaking of Buxton, did you guys see that he chipped his tooth on a steak? Like, that guy cannot stay healthy. Even when he goes and eats steak, he can't, like, not get hurt. Like, he chipped his tooth and had to go get a root canal because he chipped his tooth on a steak. That's the most Brian Buxton thing ever. Byron. Yeah, WGM was where it was at. Even I watched a lot of Cubs games when I was younger. WGN always had baseball on. Always had baseball on. Brian Leach was really good too. Really good. I know, right, Ryan? Like that one guy from, I think it was Columbus, took a puck off the head, went and got something like 18 stitches, came back out with his head just bandaged up all the way across, goes out and scores the game-winning goal in overtime. I think it was overtime. Hockey players come from a different, they're sewn from a different thread. That's for sure. Bauer outage, $9.99. Keep Brian Hayes out of 2021. Yeah, exactly, Stefan. Thought the bone was part of the steak. Like, oh my goodness. Just so Byron Buxton. David Peterson. New York Metropolitans is your next auto going to Stefan. Here you go, buddy. Card certified for life. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude just takes a giant piece of rubber flying at 100 miles an hour at his forehead and just like, whatever, stitch it up, I'm going back out. I do love hockey. I'm trying to remember what that guy's name was. Calvert. Matt Calvert, I think his name was. Got a Glaber Torres on $9.99. Tatis. Some Russian guy from the 96. The only Russians that I really remember from that long ago were the Russians from the Detroit Red Wings. Konstantinov and Liryanov and, you know, all those guys. Leg itches. Sounds good, Nick. Have fun at work tomorrow. Nice little 12-hour day. Good paycheck. More money you can spend on some cardboard. That's why I look at it whenever I work overtime. Funding my card addiction. Konstantinov? He was another one of the Red Wings guys. I know that. I think he was the one that got in that really bad car accident. I think it was like Vladimir Konstantinov. You too, Nick. I think that's who it was. Does that sound right, Diogo? We got 2 boxes left here. Oh, Kovalov. Okay, yep. I was way off with Konstantinov. Sergei Fedorov is another one. Yep, that was another one on the that Russian line. Those guys were so good. Framber Valdez out of 112. Dean Garcia. Doubling up on a Dalton Varsho, looks like. It's not a bad one to double up on. D-backs to Eric Cloutier. Jeff Bookaboom. Jeff Bookaboom. You guys ever watch Bar Down? Bar Down quizzes? Jesse Pollock is so funny on there. And his youth coach was Jeff Bookaboom. So he always says, like, Rangers legend, Jeff Bookaboom. Barry Larkin to the Reds. Reds are going to Chuck. I'm going to grab more 130s. There they are. Get rid of that one. Old Jeff Bookaboom. That's a hockey name right there. Nice little Barry Larkin. Nick Peterson out of 2021. DJ LeMahieu out of 249. Get a sleeve on him. Little Jeff Bagwell out of 2021. Yeah, gotta get them thickums back up here. Get them thickums. Ooh. Had a blue one earlier. Getting that red one now. Tatis out of 149 to the Padres. Nice hit, Aaron. It's a great hit. It's a great hit. I kind of want to go back and find it. There it is. We're going to bump the shirt and apostle. I think you also had the Rangers too. Yeah, Aaron also had the Rangers. So we're going to bump Aaron's Rangers for Aaron's Tatis Unleashed cards. This is going to be it for tonight, Michael. This is going to be a kind of a, I guess it's really not an early night since it's almost 2 o'clock already. But no, this will be it. Titus already has his teaser up for tomorrow. He'll have a little bit more, I think he's got some more Donruss as well as big old football mixer with some Panini 1. Marty Brodeur. Yeah, Marty Brodeur was a beast. I also liked Dominic Hasek, too. The Dominator. He was my favorite goalie. Best names in either sport. Let's see. You know, this is something I think about. Like when I'm laying in bed and I can't think, and I'm like scrolling my phone looking for the best names of all time. And I have a list, and I'm like in my head. Right now I can't think of it though. Oh, Grant Fuhr. Yeah, old Oilers goalie. I think they would dominate. Today's hockey is a lot faster than it was then. But I think that that kind of old school hockey is much more physical. Like you kind of saw it when Elias Peterson took that big hit. Like the kid's flying around. It was his rookie year, and he tried to get up and skate, and he literally like fell over. So I think that's kind of what it would be like. I mean, older guys kind of facing off against the younger guys. You're looking at speed versus a little bit more strength, I guess. Devers out of 2021. Bam Bam. Doubling up on this guy too. David Peterson. Once again to the Mets. Yeah, they're a little soft. I think they're more skilled. Like I think they have more skill, but they lack that that instinct. And there's still some of those guys around. Like I think Ryan Reeves is still like that, even though I hate him. I'm a Sharks fan, so I hate Ryan Reeves. But then Tom Wilson, I think he's another guy like that, old school kind of guy. I bet you guys didn't know that I knew hockey after Emil did all of his hockey breaks. I know a thing or two about a hockey game, okay? Garrett Cole at $9.99. Yeah, absolutely. Like when people kind of compare, there's Nelson Cruz of the Twins. People kind of compare the two, like the Bulls versus like any LeBron team. Man, Rodman would eat those guys up. Like Rodman would literally eat those guys up. Yeah, like he plays hard, Ryan. That's the thing, and I think he plays a little reckless at times. And yeah, it's just different eras. I think he would have been a really celebrated hockey player if he played in a different era. Twins to Jason. Last box. Yeah, no flopping allowed. I mean, they played hard back in the 90s and stuff. So you didn't get fouled every time you went to the rim. That's for sure. I think so too, Rick. I think so too. Throw me a little Dikembe Mutombo action in there. No, no, no. It was, Ryan. It was. They were like flat out like at war when they would play. Like watching The Last Dance when they were talking about what would go on during those Pistons Bulls games. Oh my goodness. I don't think so, Rick. Were they back in the 90s too? Could you imagine if like they could fight in other sports like you can in hockey? Like who is a big time bruiser? Like Amare Stoudemire. Like, could you imagine like if Amare Stoudemire would like throw down against somebody? I don't know, like maybe like a Steph Curry. That'd be fun. That'd be funny. Oh, they're Reggie's enforcers. Yeah, I mean it's a totally different game now. Totally different game. I agree with you 100%, Diogo. Like they got talent. Don't get me wrong. Like these teams nowadays, they have talent. It's just a different. It's just a different game. Another double up. Luis Camposano going to Aaron. That's why it's such a hard comparison to make when you say who's better, LeBron or Jordan. It's two totally different games. Two totally different games. One's a lot more finesse. It's a Paul Molitor. 235. Cream City. Team Cream City, it says on here. Wonder if he's a Brewer or if he's a Twin. Randy Arozarena out of 149. Oh, Oakley. Little Charles Oakley. Yeah, that's a good one. Marco Gonzalez out of 100. Oakley with those big glasses. Let's go. Yeah, Ryan, you really can't. You really can't, like, you know, like Gretzky and McDavid. Gretzky never raised the puck off the ice. And he didn't need to. He didn't need to do that. And he knew he didn't need to do it. So, it's just, you know, and McDavid's so fast. He's got such a nice shot. It's just, it's totally different. That's funny, Rick. Charmin Soft. It's 10 ply. It's 10 ply, bud. Barry Larkin. End of the Reds. Getting a couple double ups here to finish out our 8-case break here. Oh yeah, Marty McSorley. Yeah, he was a monster too. Jose Abreu out of 249. Yeah, you had those enforcers, those enforcer types. Little Mikey Trout out of 2021. Do you guys ever watch Goon? Speaking of hockey and enforcer types, Goon with Sean William Scott is such an underrated movie. You got that, Rick? I'm so glad you got that. We've been trying to throw out Letterkenny references so much. A lot of people don't get it. A lot of people don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, they're 10 ply. I actually, last week, Sunday, I actually wore a Letterkenny Irish hockey jersey. It was a Shoresy jersey. Is what I wore for breaking. You did, Ryan? Would McSorley come over and hang out? He seems like a pretty scary guy to be around. That's what I appreciates about you, Miss Katie's. Take about 20% off there, Swirly Dan. Okay. All right, last stack. Last stack of the break. Let's end out on a big one. Maddox Stars and Walker Buehler foil. And Vladdy. There's that big sexy one more time. This card's going to be like the Eggman. Rafael Marchand, again, is our auto. Doubled up a lot. The last couple boxes, kind of similar. Marchand to the Phillies. Getting two Marchands is kind of, that's a nice card. Getting two Marchands is kind of just like one Harper, right? Who's dragging Jeff Van Gundy? I'm going to look at that up right after I'm done with this break here. I'm going to look that up and watch that video. Nice card here. Ian Anderson. He's a monster pitcher. Nice hit, Eric. This card right here is the next egg. The next 2019 Allen and Ginter egg. We got the chicken. First time seeing the chicken. The famous San Diego chicken. That is going to the Padres. There you go, Aaron. The famous San Diego chicken. That's funny. I know, right, Rick? I'd buy him for that price. Oh, that's cool. You guys practice together in the barn. It's a good old barn ball. Absolutely. You can retire off that. Talking about the chicken plus the egg plus Bartolo Colon big sexy card. Money. Money. Little Devers out of $9.99. It's a fun little insert though. Evan White, Stars. And we're ending on an Aaron Judge out of 75. 14 out of 75 on the Judge going to the Yanks. I didn't even have to open up another thing of top loaders. Look at that. Yeah. That time that he hit that home run, oh my god. That was like, that gave me the chills just seeing him just chugging around the base. Oh man. Bartolo Colon is my spirit animal. I love that guy. Alright, let's do a recap. Let's do it. That was a fun break. It was a lot of fun chatting with you guys. I had a blast. Alright, let's do some parallels. Devers, Boston, Judge, Yanks, Chicken. That's one of the Padres. Big Sexy, Indians, Ian Anderson, Braves, Arozarena, Rays, Gonzalez, Mariners, Nelson Cruz, Twins, Marquez, Rockies, LeMahieu, Yanks, Valdez, Astros, Hendrick, Chicago, Cubs, that is, Alonso, Mets, Abrams a couple times, Padres, Luis Robert, White Sox, Wheeler, Phillies, Bomb, Phillies, Max Fried out of 10, Braves, Juan Soto, Nationals, Luis Robert out of 99, beautiful looking card, White Sox, Aaron Judge, Yankees, Sammy Sosa out of 99 to them Cubbies, Mookie Betts out of 50, Dodgers, Whit Merrifield, Royals, Judge, Yankees, Springer, Houston, Abreu, White Sox, Abreu again, Jesus Luzardo, Athletics, Chris Bryant, Cubbies, Kyle Tucker, Astros, Babe Ruth, Yankees, and Jim Thome. Who's Jim Thome in this one? Is he Indians on this one? Yep, Cleveland. Little Cleveland baseball. Yeah, Donruss does look really nice this year, doesn't it? I like it a lot. I didn't think it was going to make it on the bases either. It's a fine day in Padres history. We got a little Barry Larkin relic twice for the Reds. King Felix, Mariners, McKay, Rays, Mazzara, White Sox, McKay again, Rays, Meadows, Rays, and Keith Hernandez to the Mets. Rays kind of cleaned up on those relics there. Autos, Marchand, Phillies, Campusano, Padres, Peterson, Mets, Apostle, Rangers, Varsho, D-backs Peterson, Mets, Varsho again, D-backs Marchand again, Phillies, Campusano, Padres. See, that's why I said it. It kind of got a little duplicate right there. Like 4 boxes in a row were kind of similar. Fleming to the Rays, Brady Singer, Royals, Monte Harrison, Marlins, and Zach McKinstry for the Dodgers. See you later, Diogo. Good chatting, my friend. We got one Domingo Ayala. This will be random to all. I'll get that set up right after we get done with the showcase. Let's just set that up over here. All right, so showcase time. Nice looking showcase. Really good looking showcase. Let's start with an Alex Kirloff going to the Minnesota Twins, going to Jason. Got a couple super looking awesome Tatis cards. This red and the blue look really nice together. One's out of 149, the other one's out of 249. Padres are going to Aaron. Really cool stuff there, Aaron. Got a Dylan Carlson autograph. Cardinals on that, going to Joseph. How about this Gavin Lux, numbered 1 out of 25. Beautiful card to the Dodgers to Christopher Wilson. Out of 10, 6 out of 10, Babe Ruth Artist Proof to the Yankees to Leon. And Money Mitt hit of the break. How about a little Key Brian Hayes going to the Pittsburgh Pirates to Trey Blanchard. Beautiful card there, Trey. Really nice stuff. All right, let's get the Domingo Ayala randomed off to everyone. If you guys don't know who Domingo Ayala is, he's a check him out on YouTube. He does some pretty funny stuff on YouTube. Well, that's kind of where Domingo Ayala came from. Does a lot of baseball stuff over there on the YouTube machine. All right, let's do a new giveaway. Domingo Ayala. Donruss number 6, and that is from 3/12/21. Let me grab our list. We're going Angels through through Yankees on that. Paste that in there. Let's switch you guys over to my computer window. So here we go. We got Angels with Bradley up in the number 1 spot. Yankees with Leon in the number 30. Dice roll on this has to be 4 higher. We're going 4 rounds, the bare minimum. So whoever lands up in this number 1 spot will be bringing home the Domingo Ayala. Good luck, everyone. Final round. Padres bringing home the chicken and also the Ayala. So Aaron Westbrook going to be getting the Domingo Ayala as well as the chicken. There you go, Aaron. Got that written down. Padres, Aaron Westbrook. There we go. So that will do it for the night. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had a blast tonight. This was so much fun. This last break was really fun. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate it. Titus is up tomorrow. I think Emil is up tomorrow night. Tom will be back Sunday afternoon, and then I'll be back Sunday night. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend until I talk to you again on Sunday. So thanks a bunch, everybody. You guys are awesome. Have a great night.